Benicio Del Toro and Josh Brolin reprise their role in the new follow-up Sicario, Day of the Soldado. We're rolling film right now. Hey guys, what's up? It's Russell here at HHWoodReviews. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, click that subscribe button, that little bell notification icon in the corner. You guys will get notified anytime I drop a new movie review, a trailer review, anything new, you guys will get notified, so go ahead and do that. Also, stick around after the video to like and comment. I'll be reviewing Sicario, Day of the Soldado. It is rated R with a runtime of 2 hours, 2 minutes. It stars Benicio Del Toro, Josh Brolin, Isabela Moner, and Jeffrey Donovan. It is directed by Stefano Sollima. Sicario, Day of the Soldado is a follow-up from the 2015 film that starred Josh Brolin, Benicio Del Toro, and Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt is not back to reprise her role, but Del Toro and Brolin are. The movie throws you right in from the get-go. There are suicide bombings at a grocery store in Kansas City that end up killing 15 people. Pretty gruesome scenes there in the beginning of the film. So we see Matt, played by Josh Brolin. He's granted pretty much the use of extreme measures by the government to take on Mexican drug cartels that are suspected of transporting Islamic terrorists across the border. So he pretty much thinks that the best idea to combat this is to start a war amongst the drug cartels, and pretty much recruits Alejandro, obviously played by Benicio Del Toro. Benicio Del Toro, from the beginning of, if you saw the trailer, he kills a high-profile lawyer from the cartel, and pretty much Brolin and his team kidnap Isabela Reyes. She is the daughter of one of the rivals, drug lords or whatever, pretty much to kind of deceive them, to kind of play everybody against each other. That's pretty much the basic gist of this film. Overall, there are a lot of good things about the film, and there are some bad things about the film, but overall, I'm going to touch on the good things. I really like the intense action. This movie, obviously, Denis Villeneuve directed the first one, and the first one was really successful, and a lot of people really enjoyed this one. This one, different director, pretty much, it's a different style of directing. You can see that going into it. The cinematography is different. A lot of the things that were successful in the first one are different in this one. But Benicio Del Toro and Josh Brolin, I think, are just pretty much great on screen together. They have that dark role that they reprise perfectly. Their chemistry on the screen is great, and I just really enjoy watching those two characters interact with one another. The flip side to it, the thing that I did not like about it was the ending. When you guys see the ending, you'll understand, but it just makes you, it leaves you wondering why they ended it the way they did, and there's a lot of questions that are left unanswered, which kind of makes you not really, kind of takes you out of the film overall. But all in all, it is a solid action film, and it is a solid follow-up. There have been worse sequels to successful first movies. But this one I don't think is as bad as it seems. It does fall apart in the last maybe half hour, 25 minutes of the film, but overall still an enjoyable film. Benicio Del Toro, Josh Brolin deliver great performances, so overall I did enjoy the movie. Overall, I gave this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. Again, it was not as good as the first one, but this movie does deliver in the sense of intense action. Del Toro and Brolin are just great on screen together, and the vibe of this film is dark, just like how the first one was. And actually what made the first one so successful was because of the dark grittiness of the film that Denis Villeneuve did. I thought that the director that took over kind of tried to do the best he could. He had big shoes to fill because the first one was so good. So this one obviously was not the great follow-up to it, but it was not a bad movie overall. If you're in the mood for an action film, if you've seen the first Sicario from 2015, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. This is a pretty decent follow-up. Like I said, overall, I gave this movie 3.5 stars. Brolin and Del Toro are really good in this film, and they really help drive this film overall as a whole. More importantly, have you guys seen Sicario, Day of the Soldado? Did you guys enjoy the film or not? I know it's a pretty divisive film. If you enjoyed the film or didn't enjoy the film, go ahead, sound off there in the comments. Tell me why you did or didn't like the film. Do you guys think that they're going to make a third Sicario movie? If so, go ahead and sound off there in the comments. Join me next time at House Hollywood Reviews when I bring you Kyrie Irving, NBA stars Reggie Miller, Shaquille O'Neal, Nate Robinson star in the new film Uncle Drew. And until then, we'll see you guys in Hollywood.